Salomon Sherry. This is your localized consciousness on YouTube called Kwan, and I'm here with another reading. And I've started the ZODIAC series where I'm doing categorically each element of the zodiac and clubbing them together to figure out what's healing in their life right now with this new moon in Libra energy. So far I've done the water signs, I've done the fire signs, and this time I want to do the air signs, which is Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. And since it's happening in an air sign, which is Libra, it's gonna be pretty significant for you guys, okay? And I'm feeling a little bit of a mysterious vibe around you guys, you know, as I'm reading the energy, trying to get into the flow of this reading even before I've shuffled the cards. So I don't know why I'm getting this mysterious air. We'll see in the cards what's coming. Maybe it's something unexpected. Maybe something unexpected is coming in your life which you weren't expecting for, which isn't so obvious. Because like for the fire signs, it was pretty obvious and something majorly significant for them. But for you, maybe it's something you didn't even know that you had to heal to begin with. You getting it? You getting the idea of it? Something like that. Let's see if what comes up. These are my Archangel power cards, and let's see what comes up in these as I shuffle. Although I've shuffled them already, I like to smudge them one more time and shuffle them while I've put the recorder on, as you guys are in there. So although I've shuffled them already, but I like to shuffle them one more time and smudge them with my energy. So there's a change in scene because I had a little bit of a mess up with my lighting system. I'm doing it in a different setup right now, but the show must go on even if lights become an issue right now. Let's see. Well, anyways, it's Mercury retrograde period, so the electronics are gonna go haywire. It's kind of expected, but let's see. Let's focus on what's healing for you guys in new moon in Libra for the air signs. Let's get the shuffle out of the way. Alrighty, we have the Queen of Raphael as the first card. Six of Ariel. Okay, I don't think it's coming in the camera. Let me see if I can arrange this. Six of Ariel. Three of Michael. Oh, I'm sorry, you guys. Maybe some of you had a loss of job in this pandemic and struggled with the money situation, or maybe a lot of you were in the unrequited relationship, like a one-sided love. You were in love with somebody, but they weren't. For others, I'm sensing there's a same-sex relationship and with the Queen of Raphael, and maybe your partner wasn't willing to make it official or go out in public or acknowledge the commitment and give it the respect that you deserve. Okay, maybe there's that. Let's see what else. The Star. Alrighty. Yep. Queen of Gabriel. Like I said, I can see the same-sex relationship. Page of Michael. Ace of Raphael. We'll take one more, actually. Let's keep them here. We'll take one more. Five of Michael. Okay, you guys. So a lot of you have been crying. Okay, first of all, let's just say that. I feel the pain. Maybe you're crying while watching this video. You're getting all teared up. There's so much sadness I can sense. Because see, you started something with an open heart, you know. You had like a twinkle in your eye and that kick in your feet, the sunshine in your soul, so to speak. And you went all in, and you feel like a fool even to go ahead with this situation where your love was not reciprocated. Even the job, I think you joined this particular team thinking at work, thinking it's going to be great for you guys, you're going to be all chirpy and happy about it and give your best, and you know, you thought that it was going to be this great new opportunity that's going to give you a new emotional experience of a lifetime. Like, this relationship is going to be the best one for me so far. I can feel it in my guts. You know, I hear some of you saying it like that. Or this job is my dream job. Maybe some of you had it, and you had the issues with your co-workers, your bosses, maybe even your mother-in-law for some of you. Okay, they didn't give you the respect that you deserve, at least not in the equal capacity, and you were made to feel like a very immature child, and at a point you even began believing that about yourself. Not just they made you feel like that, you yourself agreed to what they were making you feel like. And that's what sucks for you, and that's why you're sad and crying. You're like, you know, I'm so foolish, I did it all over again. I've been so stupid, I have no idea. Well, stop saying that for yourself, because first of all, it was fated, it was destiny. You were supposed to go through this pain because there is this thing called as karma. Maybe in the past, consciously and unconsciously, you did that with someone else. Maybe you didn't reciprocate someone else's love, or not even in this life, in past life, in some other capacity, you had to go through this pain so that you could discover who you are and what hurts you, what doesn't hurt you. And sometimes we have to go through what we don't want so that we recognize what is it that we finally want, and this is happening for you. There is deep, lasting spiritual insights. They wouldn't have come into your awareness if it wasn't for this particular dynamics that has played out in your life, involving two strong feminine archetypes. They could be men with strong feminine dominant energies, someone who emotionally abused you is what I mean. Okay, there is lack of emotional reciprocation. Okay, and then there is this regret because you're beating yourself up because of this attachment to pain and attachment to misery. Look at this, you guys. There is this person crying and the angel is hugging them, and there is a dove in the background. This dove is the peacemaker, a symbol of peace. Okay, you guys have to cut yourself some slack and stop acting like, see, okay, let me not give you a lecture because I don't want to. See, I know it sucks, but there is no way. Take heart in knowing that there is no way this wouldn't have played out in your life. It was supposed to happen exactly how it happened. You were supposed to mess up. You were supposed to fall hard in love, go after the wrong person, feel like a fool, get insulted, not be reciprocated, and understand what it's like to not be reciprocated, so that in future nobody can do that to you anymore. Okay, and so this says from the 5 of Michael to the Star, these cards are exact opposite of each other. Okay, the 5 of Michael is a card of utter despair, loss, betrayal, despair, like depression, thinking low about yourself, beating yourself up, being too attached to an outcome that you're not able to let it go, just looking at the cups that have fallen behind constantly. Not being able to uplift yourself. Okay, I'm sorry, this is not the 5 of Cups. Basically, it's the 5 of Michael as the 5 of Swords in the Rider-Waite Tarot, and so my bad. But the understanding is that you're worried that you invested too much in the wrong thing, and so your ego is now not letting you dump it completely out of your mind. You know what happens when you invest in something which is completely wrong for us for a very, very long time? We keep at it just for the sake of it, because we think that maybe someday that person will turn around, maybe they'll have a change of heart, maybe, you start making excuses for them on their behalf. They're going through a difficult time, and this is how it's gonna be. Right now, they're only human, and so that's why they're treating me like this. And once everything is better, they're gonna be better. But usually that's not the case, If they're better, they're gonna be better now. And if they're better in the future, you don't have to keep on waiting for that to happen. You have to live your life and detach yourself from them. And if they're going to be better, they're going to be better on their own, and they're going to show you with changed behavior. But you don't have to sit around and cry on what you lost anymore, alright? Because you're missing out on this Ace of Raphael, the Ace of Cups, the two dolphins in the background. The two dolphins in the background, The dolphins of intelligence and positivity. And the higher intelligence is basically the intelligence of the heart and not the mind. The mind is the ego. But the heart center is the higher intelligence. That's what's going to tell you what to do next. And it's going to be positive. You don't want negativity in your life to learn anymore. You got the spiritual insights that you were supposed to get. Okay, now you're standing on this rock with a beautiful backdrop, and the dolphins are dancing behind you. And there are two cups here. So I think a lot of you are on the twin flame. Oh my god, there are two cups. There's two dolphins behind this one as well. Wow. A lot of you are gonna be in the twin flame separation phase, and that's why it's so difficult for you. There's literal heartbreak, gut-wrenching pain, many nights crying yourself to sleep, feeling alone, isolated, betrayed, lonely, hurt, deeply hurt. If it was for any other person, you wouldn't have. You keep saying that to yourself. It was not this person, man, not this one. You dated probably a bunch of morons in the past, and you had a bunch of other people you had no hope from to begin with. But this person you were counting on them. And see, exactly that's why this happened, because otherwise you would have had given away all your power. If they were too good for you, you would have thought that this is it. And your ego, sense of self-worth, and sense of happiness would have all depended on them. And so if not now, then in the future, 10 years down the line, 20 years down the line, with them, if something would have happened to them, or if you guys were not supposed to be together after that, it would have been much more devastating for you than it is right now. Because that sense of being the it relationship, being them the it person for you, couldn't materialize like you would have wanted. And so you experienced heartbreak, but trust me, it's like a feather on the cheek kind of a pain, even though it doesn't feel like it compared to what could have happened in the future already. Not being overtly dependent. So there's a lot of codependency I'm sensing, and you're breaking away from it. And that's what's healing. You're healing from a codependent relationship, whether it's a codependent boss, like they abuse you, but they promise you a promotion. They also kind of appreciate you once in a while, but then they narcissistically abuse you. Maybe a mother-in-law who who uses you for status and give you a sense of family maybe sometimes, but then toxically keeps on abusing you over and over and makes you feel less about yourself. Maybe your own mother, your mother wounds. Okay, you're healing all of those. You're healing any codependency that you had in your life anywhere with this new moon in Libra. And that's what's healing. And it's healing for sure because there's a star sign. That's healing for sure. There's two cups, there's two dolphins, there's two dolphins. And so there's a 222. So there's angels around you, that's for sure. You're in alignment with the universe, that's for sure. This healing is supposed to happen like this, that's for sure. And this healing of this magnitude wouldn't have happened if the pain of this magnitude wouldn't have happened. You're getting it? You're getting the whole point? The bigger the pain, the bigger the healing. So consider yourself blessed. Don't lose... See, you had this childlike innocence about you, a learner's attitude, a beginner's attitude. seeing the world with rose-colored glasses. Don't drop that about you. That's the best thing about you. And you're going to get that. Okay? And that's what I'm sensing for you. This is a wonderful, wonderful reading. If this is what materializes for you, if that's what happens for you, if that's how you heal, you're going to be golden. Only if you don't resist. Don't resist. Don't resist. Don't keep looking behind the swords that have fallen. Keep moving forward. Release the past. The situation doesn't serve you. You're getting it? It doesn't serve you. Each time you do something in your life, you feel an emotion, you talk to a person, ask this question: does this person serve me? Does this situation, this dynamic serve me? Does this food serve me? Does this habit serve me? And choose self-love. Choose what's in your best interest at all times, and you'll manifest the Ace of Raphael and the Star for yourself. My heart goes out to you guys, and I give you lots of courage and strength for you to manifest this healing, okay?